What is going on YouTube? AR Car Reviews here again with another video, and if it's your first time, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be listing off the top 5 things I absolutely hate about my 2013 Ford Mustang GT. So let's see what's on the list. As you guys can see, it is very obviously now spring in New York City. Look at all this green pollen on my car. Like, this looks absolutely atrocious. We're gonna be listing off the top 5 things I hate about this Mustang. And honestly, it's not gonna be one of those lists where it's like fuel economy, because I know what I got myself into, all right? Nobody should buy a big American muscle V8 car and be like, oh, I have bad fuel economy. That should be a given. You know what I'm saying? It's not a surprise. Now, ways you can improve that fuel economy, that now we might be onto something with that one. So the first thing I'm gonna get into is gonna be this thing right here. I don't know if you guys can even notice it, and that's the reason why it pisses me off so much. First thing is gonna be this splitter. If you guys can see, this has to be the thinnest and smallest splitter I've ever seen on a car. They might as well have not even put it. And obviously, like the other trims, I believe they got a different splitter for their car, hopefully more pronounced. But this is a problem that was fixed for the S550s and the S650s, of course. But this literally sticks out like literally like an inch, like maximum an inch. And most people don't even realize it. They don't even think a splitter is on the car, which me, I didn't even realize it. Nobody's gonna come up to me and say, hey, nice front splitter, because this thing is so non-noticeable. It makes no difference on the car. Ford might as well have not even given it to us, but hey, it is what it is. Also, I just wanna say, none of these things are listed in order of like the thing I hate the most to the thing I don't hate the most. I'm just listing stuff, all right? Let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree. Number 2, of course, is gonna have to be the fuel economy. No, I'm just joking. The actual number 2 we're gonna talk about is the cup holders. If any Mustang owners know this, the cup holders are absolutely the worst part about this car. Cup holders in this car are absolutely atrocious. If you guys see right here, if you have absolutely anything in here, it's going to mess it up any type of shifting. So right here, I just have casual bottle of brisk. Even right here, it's like my hand is directly on top of it, and you kind of have to like pinch up to shift. It's even worse where you go up here, because then absolutely nothing. Like, it's so stupid. Like, maybe in most cars they put it like towards the side right here so you can shift without a problem. Well, most of the time you're gonna have to shift like this, or just put the bottle on this side right here, which is what most people do. So you're looking at either having no passenger or no drink, which is not very good considering it's starting to get really hot in New York City. All right, what number are we on? Number 3? Yeah, number 3. The third thing I hate about my Mustang GT is gonna be technology. Now, this car, I know what you guys are gonna say. It's a 2013, it has 100,000 miles on it. It's a pretty old car. It's more than a decade old. But the technology in this car is so minimal. Like, literally, the only thing I had when I got this car was a radio, the engine, and that's about it. Like, I think we had a CD player. I'm not even sure. If it didn't even have a CD player, that's really down bad. Look right here. On the back of this car, we have this thing, and I get this a lot of the time, like, Akeem, what is this? This is actually for Sirius XM. So they put this in the car just to have a line to run from the back for the Sirius XM for the radio. And of course, right here you have the FM AM radio for the car as well, which I absolutely love that touch. And yeah, most cars just like in the middle right there, but they said nah, need aerodynamics, so they put this right on the trunk. That should show you how important Sirius XM is in this car. But those were the only things that actually came with this car in terms of technology. Now, of course, if you guys are a follower of my channel, you'll know I changed a lot of that stuff, especially with the Dynavan D9 head unit, and of course with my heads-up display and, you know, adding a backup camera and stuff like that. All those things were included, and some of them you could actually get with this car, but even back then the technology wasn't that good, so most people actually end up changing that stuff out anyway. Okay, so the fourth thing we're going to talk about, I'm going to step a little bit away from the car just so you guys can see what I mean. This is going to be the key situation, so you guys can see how far away from the car I am. For some reason, this car has an incredibly short key locking radius. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, if I literally try to lock the car and I'm not right up underneath the car, it doesn't lock it. I don't know if it's just because it's a Mustang thing or a Ford thing or anything like that, but look, I'll show you. So I'm gonna point the camera to the car. You guys see I have the key, I'm pressing the key. I'm gonna unlock, nothing. You see that? Nothing's happening with the car. I'm gonna lock, nothing, absolutely nothing. I'm gonna try the trunk popper. Even the panic button. Oh, all right, yeah, all right. All right, you guys see how close I had to get to the car just to get the car to actually work. And the only button that actually works at a far distance is the panic button, probably by design. But I'm gonna go back to where I was standing again, and I'm gonna try to unlock the car. I'm gonna try to lock the car. It worked once, and now it's not working. So now I'm gonna walk up to the car and I'll show you guys like the radius of like proximity for it. All right, now I'm like 20 feet away. I can lock it, and now after a couple presses, it actually does work. I found out that the closer you get to the car, actually is a lot better, but it's so annoying, and it's the reason why I hate this car. There's one of the reasons why I hate this car. It's nothing more uncool than when you're trying to lock your car and you're just like a couple meters away and you're just pressing the button for dear life. You look like you're crazy. But yeah, you guys let me know, is this something that all S197 Mustang owners deal with? I know these are the stock OEM keys, but at the same time, I do know I can actually have the 2015 Mustang's keys programmed to this car, but I don't know if that would solve the problem, if it's something with the signal or the reception. Oh yeah, I forgot one. Number 4. All right, so another thing I hate about my Mustang is gonna be some of the quality of the parts. Now, I know it's a 10-year-old muscle car. It's not gonna have luxurious leather all around the car. You know, it's not gonna be Audi or, you know, that type of car levels of comfort. And the qualities are not, and the parts are not trash. I just want to be clear. Like, the parts are not falling apart or anything like that. They actually hold up really well over time, but they're just not good quality. One of the top things I hate about a car is that they have all halogen bulbs. I changed like 30 halogen bulbs in this car, and I changed them all to LED, and it makes the car look so much better. It makes the car look so much newer. People are looking at the car, they don't know what year the car is because it looks updated, you know? And I always think like cheap halogen bulbs, no matter where it's put on the car, is always gonna make a car look kind of run down and beat. All right, so the last thing, and I'm not gonna lie, this is the thing that pisses me off the most with these cars. This pissed me off the most with the S197 platform is, of course, hands down, always gonna be its live wires. If you guys know anything about American cars, coming from a Civic, life was easy, okay? If you had a dash camera or a phone charger or anything plugged into your car, if you took it out of your car, it was absolutely fine. For me, it is so complicated. I cannot leave anything plugged into my car because in fear of it's gonna kill my battery. If you guys don't believe me, because I know already some of you guys are gonna be saying, oh, it's not gonna kill your battery that much. You know, it's just a little bit of energy. BS. I'm calling BS on that, bro. Literally, I had to get a new battery last year just because I plugged in a dash cam to this car, and I just wanted to have like a sense of security for the car, nothing crazy or anything like that. And yeah, it just sucked up all the energy out of my car, which is not fun. So right here, you guys can see the car is off. You know, my keys are in my hand, but you can see that this dash cam is still turned on. There's nothing in the ignition. So the difference between American cars and Japanese cars, for example, is that American cars have something like a live wire, I think it's called. I might be saying the wrong term, but you guys get it. The wire is basically not combined to the ignition, it's combined to the battery. So whenever there's charge in the battery, you can always feed something inside of the car. So basically you can literally leave your phone in the car and it'll just charge over time, which is good and bad in some situations. I know some people that actually want a wiring like that. Me, I hate it. When I turn off my car, I want everything to shut off. And that's the reason why that is the top thing that I hate the most about the S197 Mustangs. All right, so I was gonna wrap the list up right here until somebody hit my car. And no, it wasn't, I was doing Mustang activities, none of that stuff, all right? I literally parked my car, and then a truck that was speeding down a one-way street knocked off my side mirrors. Which brings me to the honorable mention, and maybe even a tie for the first, second, third place, is these Mustang side mirrors. These mirrors do not fold in. I've looked up all over the place. I don't know why. I think it's different for the S550 and the S650. The S197 Mustang, the 2013-2014 year, does not have folding mirrors. Ford, why did you do this to me? And literally because of that last week, I'm not even going to say because of that, because it's obviously not Ford's fault. But yeah, I ended up having my mirrors caved in. But I will say Ford makes some really nice high quality mirrors. So that's another thing I want to say about that. But yeah, honorable mention, you cannot fold in your S197 Mustang mirrors. That's been my list of top 5 things I hate about American cars. Obviously, I love my Mustang, don't get it twisted. That's the reason why I purchased this car. I love it, absolutely. And yeah, so if you guys have a Mustang and there's some things you guys hate about the car, let me know what it is in the comments down below. But for now, this has been the top 5 things I hate about this is the top 5 things I hate about my Mustang GT. So yeah, as always, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. AR, out.
What we do here is go back.